What's up, old school homies? Today I'm going to teach you proper riding positions for the scooter and maybe some improper ones so that you can see how versatile this vehicle really is. Even though it's one scooter, you can change riding positions within seconds. And it really goes into making it more comfortable. I mean, not only is the seat just huge, which is kind of like one of those old school things they don't do on motorcycles much anymore. You also have these highway bars right here. Okay? So you just throw your feet up like a Harley Davidson with the highway bars up, and you can achieve that position just by moving your butt up or back on the seat, and it accommodates a lot of different riding positions. This is why people like scooters. So let's talk about all of them. I like to ride it like a cop because I've always wanted to be like a motorcycle cop, and I always admired the way that they ride because they're actually really, really good riders. If you've ever watched a cop chase somebody down with a motorcycle in California, it gets pretty real. And those guys, it doesn't seem like when they're cutting lanes that they do like leans and swoops. They kind of do like 45-degree angles. It's really sweet. So the scooter actually works for that too, because you don't want to lean the scooter like too much. It's not like a crotch rocket. It only has a 40-degree lean angle at most. Now a crotch rocket, you could go beyond 65 degrees. You could start leaning it almost on the ground. So with street tires, you don't want to be doing that anyways on a motorcycle, but you definitely don't want to be doing it with really, really small diameter scooter wheels. The scooter dynamics are different. There's two wheels, but they're really kind of farther apart for being such small diameter. So what it really works out for is nothing. It's to look cool. If you don't have the small wheeled scooter, you don't look cool. Sorry to break it to you. And let's go into the riding positions. Alright. I like to ride it like a policeman. Now keep your arms to where they work as shock absorbers. This is proper riding position. This is not proper riding position. Okay? Huge thing right there that I just taught you. Do not ride a motorcycle like a shopping cart. We're not shopping. We're riding. Okay? Now, of course, you can put your feet up. It doesn't change too much. You still feel kind of in control. You just look so cool to everybody else around you, especially when you're cutting lanes. But I also want to mention the leg out method. This works. It totally works, and I've used it in the rain. Leg out. What this leg out method does, you put it parallel with the bike. It plants your ass further into the seat, and you need that. You need that back wheel to go into the ground sometimes when you're turning. So you point your foot where you want to turn, and the butt will sink the back wheel into the ground. So if it starts slipping out, stick that leg up. Not only will you not fall on the ground with the bike falling on your leg is going to counterbalance you slipping out. Start to slip out, stick your leg out, boom. The tire starts tracking and you start going through the turn. You just have to have faith that your butt's going to be, weighted correctly. Just sit your butt down on the seat and trust that it's going to make it through the turn, and you will make it through the turn.